things?
I think things are good.
Okay.
Yeah. Body feels good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a lot of that tension that I had when my arm was all fucked up before.
Okay.
I've been working a lot on like packing and holding back, but I would love to check my rib cage today.
Sure.
Check my upper body.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was hoping we could put together like a warm-up routine for me, like a mobility routine.
Okay.
So keep my hips open, incorporate my feet, and then also my upper body.
Okay. Warm-up routine for lifting? Or like...
Yeah, just
okay.
like, just combination training. Strength training for sure, yeah.
Okay. What is it about the rib cage?
Well, I kind of notice that like one side of my rib cage flares more than the other when I'm doing abdominal exercises.
Okay.
So like a targeted, I know you showed my mom one, but I can't remember what it was, where you like actually target the individual sides. I would love to learn that, so I can incorporate it. And then just, I don't know, just check it all, make sure that my posture is being held correctly, yeah.
Sure. What type of abdominal exercises do you notice that on?
I notice it when I'm doing like, not as much when my arms and legs are extended together, because it requires so much stability. But I'll notice it when it's just like upper abdominal isolated type exercises, when my legs are still, but my upper body's kind of moving.
Okay.
Yeah, with my lower, I think when my leg, I don't really recall, but I don't think when my legs are moving as much it happens because it requires so much like stability down here.
Okay.
And they pull in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
What type of rotation or anti-rotation exercises do you do?
What's anti-rotation?
Imagine like a band is attached here and I'm holding cord to prevent it from pulling me this way.
No resistance type stuff. Like I don't have any bands set up and I'm not going to a gym with any of the cable things. Twisting wise, like standing core work where you like twist me like that would kind of be a twist that I've done. And then whatever these are called, I do those too.
Okay. And you guys have a couple kettlebells and
Yes,
things?
I have a 15-pound and a 25-pound kettlebell.
Perfect. How's the hip been feeling after doing those exercises?
I love those exercises, first of all, because they also target my glutes, which I'm here for. Really good. It doesn't really take a lot of them to do to really activate, which feels good.
Yeah.
I mean, my hip is pinching way less, and my range of motion and like the symmetry in my squats feels really good. Like I don't feel as much domination in one leg, or like as does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
My ankle mobility's gotten a lot better. My heel, I think, still kind of locks up a little bit. Like this mobility's less range of motion than that one still.
I can see it.
But the hips been feeling really good, yeah.
Do you always wear the Converse?
I wear flat shoes usually, yeah.
Flat shoes like the Converse, or flat shoes like a minimal shoe?
Not a minimal shoe. Flat shoes like like platform flat shoes like this, yeah, or Converse. And barefoot too. I've been walking a lot more barefoot.
Good. Inside or out?
Both actually, but more inside since it's been cold
Since it's
out.
been
I don't
cold.
want my feet out there in the cold. It's too much.
Makes sense.
And I do exercise shoeless.
Okay. Good.
Like high intensity interval training shoeless, Pilates shoeless, strength training shoeless, mobility stuff shoeless.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like it. Anything else?
No.
Cool.
Although I do notice when I'm drumming, I get really tense in my upper body. So I try to like pack, but like that's why I was like, let's check my upper body this time.
Yeah. Okay, let's go sweater off and face up. We'll get into it from there.
Oh, it's a nice camera.
How's Dusty doing?
He's sleeping. I think he was up all night long last night.
He works crazy, like at crazy times, doesn't he?
He's just a night owl.
Yeah, just.
Straight up night owl. Which is fine for me because I sleep really good, but I don't know why he was up all night last night. It was weird.
Yeah.
Putting up my shoes off.
Yeah.
Here. Take my socks off.
I had a professor in school, whenever he would, if we were doing work on the foot and somebody would take their shoe off, he'd like take one shoe and like throw it over there and take the other shoe, throw it over this side of the classroom.
I mean, that would create some shock factor for your clients.
Yeah, everyone remembered. Yeah, still a little, don't want to internally rotate as much,
Definitely stiff.
but better. How's the tattoo healing up?
Good. It's a little scabby actually, which is unfortunate, but it got stuck right in here and then right on the back on my t-shirts at night. And even if I wet them, I have to rip it off. So I started just using saran wrap at night, but I'll have to get it touched up. Not looking forward to it. But I got another one yesterday. Right here, so.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's good to know. Right before I work on the head. What did you get there?
Sacred Heart.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Same.
It's hard to turn down a tattoo when it's free and it's a friend.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I'll be fine.
I know, I'm tattooed out right now. I got a back piece, like a 3/4, like maybe a half to 3/4. Like 6 hours
Disgusting.
under the needle.
Disgusting.
We were like so close to the end. He's like, I know this sucks. He's like, we'll just push through it. And I was
Really?
like, all right, let's do it.
Oh, that's tight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness gracious.
So yeah, after that one, I didn't not want to get it, but I wasn't ready to get it. But
Mentally?
yeah,
Yeah.
just
Did you go into tattoo shock?
what do you mean?
Where like you feel kind of sick, like you get a tattoo flu?
No. Normally I'll get one, and then it's been, I don't know, however long, and I'm like, they don't hurt that bad. Like, I just forget.
Lie to yourself.
I lie to
That's
myself.
what pregnant women do, or women
Yeah.
that have lots of babies.
Right, like it wasn't that bad. I'm like, I'll be fine. But the one on my back, I hadn't got to that point yet, so I was like, oh, it's gonna suck.
Is it done? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I did the whole thing in one session, so.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was a lot of work, but there's, yeah, that's way better. It left a lot of room for extra, to add on in the future. So.
Yeah, there's a pinch when you push inwards.
Right there.
Actually, when my knee was a little bit further away. A little bit closer.
Yeah.
It's like somewhere in there, yeah.
So on the
It's a little
tattoo.
scrunchy. It's okay. It's covered, it's fine.
Did you use that, what's that stuff?
Yes, I bought some myself.
Yeah.
Because this guy, he's very traditional artist and he doesn't use it. And you can buy it like on Amazon. So I just sprayed the hell out of it with alcohol when I got home and hashed myself up.
There you go. I've only used it once and it did not work. I think it made it worse.
Really? Some
Yeah.
people are allergic to it.
It was on my leg, so I don't think it got like a good, like held onto it real well. Straighten this leg out.
Oh my gosh, it's so tight.
Turn that knee in and out. There you go. How's the new place?
Coming along.
Yeah.
Feels good. Actually, our land just started to clear for our house. We're
Nice.
building Dusty's shop and then our house.
Mm-hmm.
And the trees are almost completely cleared. It took them like 2 days. It was crazy.
Wow. You're probably like 10 minutes from here, right?
22 actually.
22? Yeah. Some places out there, it just takes a while. Okay, let's see that rib cage. So you kept pointing to the left side. Tender in here at all?
A little. Oh, it's tickled. Sorry.
Let's see. There's that pinchy.
Doesn't feel that little. It just feels really tight.
Mm-hmm. Here.
Yeah. Right there.
So one thing I've found with tattoos, especially when you get a lot of work done in one spot, is that it can create a like tightness through the skin and fascia. So like once these scabs come off, like getting stretch and like mobility through there.
Yeah, I mean, I can feel like how tight it feels through here, and then it comes up into here.
Yeah. Think about it like a shirt that if I just got a ton of work done, like in the front of my shoulder, that as the tattoo heals, it's almost like the shirt gets like bunched up like this.
Yeah.
So now as I go to like stretch my arm, because this is bunched up, generally we'll get pulling somewhere else that's overstretching. So like getting in and like massaging through that tattoo once it's a little bit more healed, and like just kind of like pinch,
Yeah.
pinch and roll it, and that'll help like loosen and open that up. So now as you go to move, you won't get the pulling from the other areas. Kind of balance the system out.
Alright, so some self-massage post-tattoo healing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense because it's the fascia.
Yeah, it's skin and fascia that are get bound up. Like even as you you can see it. Like it's just the tissue's so tight. So I've had patients before who got a tattoo and then ended up leading to some elbow and shoulder things.
Wow.
So
I did not know that.
yeah. Most tattoos are fine, like if someone just gets like a small one,
Yeah.
but like getting a full darkened in piece is
A little much.
a little bit. And you're doing the whole arm, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Gonna go that.
Oh yeah.
The mean fingers.
It's okay. I asked for this.
Uh-huh. There we go. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Get there. 5-10 seconds. There you go. How's Rick and Joe doing?
Mary Jo's busy.
Yeah?
Rick is doing, I don't know what he's doing.
Riding his horses.
Nope, not doing that.
No?
Messing around with the farm in various ways.
Mm-hmm.
He's ridden a couple of times.
Down there.
That's tight. Like I can feel that wrap up all the way up here.
Been getting any headaches at all?
Actually a little bit. When the rain comes in, I'll get a headache.
in that spot where I'm.
Yeah, it kind of comes in here.
Okay. So I'm gonna pin here. I want you to take thumb up and reach back. Let's look for hitchhiking. There we go. Good. Does that feel good there?
I feel grateful that this is happening. This is hard to do by yourself.
Yeah, especially this spot. Good. There you go. Okay. One more like that. Do you still feel it in your head?
No.
Okay.
I also noticed when my arm was healing, the knots that came in this triangle, like on the inside, right here. Oh my god.
Did you
I
get
could feel
any?
that behind my scapula.
Yeah. You didn't get any numbness or tingling into the hands?
No, I worked on massaging that actually.
That's good. Alright. Here.
I know it's tender because it just, usually that spot's like gross.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Just a little bend up right there. Let's see. Better. Almost there.
Yeah, I can still feel it a little tight in the back.
See this guy?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any trips or hikes planned?
I'm heading to Montana next month.
Really?
Yeah, my buddy lives out there, so I'm gonna go out and go snowboarding for a weekend.
I was about to say, it's still gonna be snowy out there.
So he was in Bozeman,
Yeah.
so I need to actually get flights for that. And then at the end of the month, I had a surprise birthday trip for Amanda. We're going to Tennessee for it's an Airbnb, but it's by her grandparents. So I haven't met her grandparents, and they're much older. They don't like go out and don't like people over. So I kind of surprised her with an Airbnb close to them.
Aww.
So we might be able to like drop in and get lunch, maybe,
Yeah.
but we'll see. There we go.
Yeah, it's better.
Much better.
I feel,
Bam.
oh yeah, look at that.
Like
I was
that.
gonna say behind my scapula I was feeling something, but it stopped, so.
Let's continue checking.
With this.
You're good. You've grown it out quite a bit.
Oh, those are extensions.
Oh. That's what I know. I had no idea. Obviously.
I mean, looks natural, so
That's
it's
good,
fine.
yeah. You said you had an event this past weekend, right?
I went to a concert last weekend. I've got a concert coming up this weekend.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I did a tooth gem event last weekend too, which was really fun. My sister works at a hair salon in Decatur, and once a month I go down there and hang out with everybody and do
That's
tooth
cool.
gems.
Yeah, it's definitely a good spot for it. Who'd you go see in concert?
The band is called Whores.
I've not heard of them.
They're a local Atlanta band.
Okay.
They're old, like Dusty. And they were really, really good.
Yeah.
And then her friend was DJing next door, so we went and danced our faces off afterwards.
Where was it?
At Argosy.
I never heard of that. Where's that?
It's a restaurant in East Atlanta Village.
Ah, okay. I have a business partner who's down there in Oxford, East Atlanta Village.
Oh yeah,
Um,
they've got cool branding.
mm-hmm. How's it doing right there?
I mean, it feels tighter on the left side than the right side.
Yeah. Try and get. I just need to do an adjustment through there. You okay with that?
Thanks for learning.
Sure. I mean, we have, just as a business model, like I have a lot of patients who are kind of scared. They don't like adjustments, but this will actually respond really nicely. Yeah, right there.
Ooh, baby.
Give that just a break. Good?
Yeah.
Should put a mic
Wow.
on that. Yeah.
That would have gotten a lot of Instagram likes.
I know, right? Super crunchy. Yeah, that was clean.
Wow,
Much better.
that's a big difference.
Yeah, that was all jammed up. Okay. All that muscle tension just dropped.
That's crazy.
Good. Now, do some exercises. Try to keep it that way. More on that left side.
At both sides, I mean, it's kind of a tender spot.
Yeah. How often do you drum?
I try to drum every day.
Okay. I didn't know that.
I didn't know it either. Dusty brought me to Guitar Center for the first time ever, never been. And he was looking at cymbals for his drummer, and I sat down at the drum kit, and I just like fell in love. I had so much fun.
That's cool.
And he looked at my face, he was like, we're getting you a drum
Get
set.
the drum set.
So he did some research and we found an electronic drum set that they're actually using now to record albums with because it sounds just like a drum set.
That's cool.
And you can program like your favorite artist's drum set into that drum set. So you can basically play their set of drums, which is really neat.
That's super cool. Way better.
And yeah, I've just been loving it. It's so
Yeah,
much fun.
that's awesome.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's a lot of coordination.
Did you ever watch, is it Drumeo?
Oh, I fucking love drum now.
Yeah, it's super cool.
It is.
I got turned on to that on YouTube. I just randomly, it's like, oh, this is super cool.
You don't play drums?
Mm-mm.
No, you just found it randomly.
Mm-hmm.
They do memberships too, where like you can basically take a whole bunch of drum lessons on their membership from famous drummers.
That's cool. Yeah, that one, I think that one went viral with Red Hot Chili Peppers.
He's fun.
Chad.
Chad something.
Yeah. Yeah, he was fun. He started wrecking. I think it was the Killers or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was amazing. Like, it's super cool to see them work.
Mike Portnoy too.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
really fun to watch.
Yeah. There it goes. This side's not too bad.
It's actually causing a little bit of tingling in my fingers.
Yeah. This muscle I'm pushing on here is pec minor. That the nerves that come out of your neck go underneath this muscle and down to the hand.
Okay.
So as this releases, which it should shortly, you won't feel that in your hand anymore. Starting to. There it goes. Feel it drop?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, some ribcage stuff. Let's do a test. Come on up. I'll demo it first on the table. Alright. So we're gonna go sit your butt to your heels, knees and elbows together, hand on the lower back, and a little twist as far as we can.
Okay.
Let's test. Switch sides. Yes, that's tight too. How'd that feel?
Tight, hard.
Yeah.
That was difficult.
Let's come on. Let's go next door. And you don't need shoes or anything.
What is that?
That's like a massage ball.
Wow. It's the
and
prettiest massage ball I've seen.
it's how it vibrates. Yeah, it's really low. So it's, you know, you can use it as like a trigger point therapy.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Okay, so rib cage. We need to get rib cage moving. So that test that we just did, like you rotated to here, and then I was able to rotate you further. Tells us that we need to do some core work for the obliques to learn how to rotate rib cage independently of lower body,
Okay.
and some mobilizations just to get that moving.
Okay.
So we're going to start with this. We're going to start with anti-rotation and rotation are two of my absolute favorite motions because no one does them and they're super important. So we're going to start with, this is going to be like the beginning of your warm-up routine, is probably need just one hand. You're going to stand on the one foot. I want to feel that heel, big toe knuckle, little toe knuckle. I want to feel those 3 points are gripping the ground. And then I'm going to stand with my hip active on this side. We're breathing into our core as we reach this forward, hold,
Even that was challenging.
and back. So this is, I like this one a lot because the anti-rotation forces good foot activation because the band is pulling, so it'll pull us into a bad position. So foot has to activate, hip has to activate, and then as we extend, I have to use my core to maintain that neutral position, and then back in. Neutral, back in. Cool?
Yeah.
We're going to do 10 reps each side. And then if you need to, you can stand closer to the anchor point. Make it a little easier.
Doesn't matter how I hold the band, I don't remember actually.
No, it's always fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. Really? Yeah, good. Here. Good.
Okay. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
My leg.
Just maintain that core pressure. Good. Foot gripping the ground. Imagine like that big toe knuckle is grabbing down. Awesome. One or two more. Good.
Wow, that feels strong.
Yeah, I like it.
Like a tree.
Like a tree. If I'm ever going to do like bag work or anything that requires a lot of rotation, I'll do these before, and it's amazing how much harder I can hit and how much more power you can generate with it.
This right side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how?
So find your foot, find your glute. Mm-hmm. Find your core, and then
It's like really hard to actually lift my left leg up.
yeah. So this is an important one because as you're walking, like we don't always just balance on one foot, but as you're walking, you are on one foot. So maintaining a good, strong arch, glute, and core, super important.
So should I try to move in a little bit more?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, so foot.
Good.
Okay. Glute. Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. Find that position.
My body wants to twist.
Mm-hmm. Really grip with that. Yeah, there you go. Good.
Oh, Jesus.
You got it.
Okay. Lord!
Brace your core. Focus on your breath. so let's do a core drill, and then we're gonna come back and recheck that. So, we are going to activate through stacking our pelvis and rib cage over one another. We're going to use the balloon to create pressure here with our breath. So you can see as I'm sitting here, I'm going to be pushing my heels gently down.
Okay.
That activates my hamstrings and rotates the pelvis slightly. But as we breathe, we're going to try and maintain no rib flare. So if it starts to happen where I am doing this and flaring, that means we need to blow in the balloon again. So what this looks like is, and these balloons are kind of stiff, so I'm going to try and inhale here. One hand stays over rib flare so I can maintain. Blowing up balloon. And now I'm going to maintain this pressure as I breathe back into there and then back down. If, as we're breathing, I start to feel this coming back, then we're going to let things form, and I'm going to blow again. And then again, maintain this pressure. Inhale, exhale. Cool?
Yeah. Hopefully I can blow up this balloon.
Yeah, it's
They're real stiff.
surprisingly more difficult than it looks. Cool.
Okay, so just gentle activations here.
Just feel hamstrings working. Yeah, and we're looking to feel that rib flare go away. There you go. Good. Now without the balloon, maintain that tension as we breathe into it. The inhale, we expand in 4 directions. Exhale, we can press back down. Good. Really solid. You got it. A couple more breaths. Nice. Good. This is what we want. So this is proper core stability.
That's a lot of activation.
It's a lot of activation. So as you're doing your lifts, how we transfer energy from our legs to our upper body is through our core, and it has to maintain this stiffness. Good.
Wow, I'm so glad we did this today.
Because I've been acting like a weak ass bitch.
All right,
Okay.
let's try this again. So I want you just to imagine that full exhalation, like we're blowing the balloon up, and then a nasal inhale. So we exhale all the air out, that pulls the ribs down, and then we nasal inhale, and release. Good. Okay, just
That's fine.
yeah, just one. There you go. Find that core. Think like we're grounding through that foot.
Oh, it's so much better though.
And just try to maintain that tension and that pressure here as we out. Back in. Yeah, much better. Keep it. Yeah, there you go. Good. Much better. Nice. One more. Awesome.
Ooh, more
gosh. That's hard on my right side.
That locking into that hip and connecting it to this core is going to do a lot for avoiding that pinching that happens when we get to here. So forcing us into this position, which opens that area up, and now we're locked in.
Yep.
Cool?
Yeah, I'm taking this with me.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, so we're going to do that, and then let's do ribcage mobilization. So we'll take a little bit heavier bands. We're going to get into some mobilization for the ribcage. We're going to do holding on with the band. I could also use a cable, could use a dumbbell if I was bent over. We're going to drop the knee down, which forces us to activate our hip. Core is online. And what we're going to do is we're just going to go through this pull as my arms rotate. So exhale and pull, and then coming back in. As I pull, it's important to note that I'm not pulling up into my ear, but I'm pulling down and activating the lat, and then we're getting a little bit of ribcage rotation as we pull, and then I'm not trying to stay stiff here. I'm trying to allow motion to happen. So my shoulder blade is rotating around the scap or around the ribcage and getting this motion. So we go here, rotate, here, rotate, just like that.
Okay. In my exercise videos, there's a lot of like dumbbell movement similar to that. Would you recommend just switching those out for this? Or just doing this in the warm-up?
What type of dumbbell?
It depends. Sometimes I like go for 20 pounds. Sometimes I'm using something lighter.
I actually do this one a lot as well with like a dumbbell or a kettlebell. And I'll get into like a lunge
Okay.
or this hip hinge position
Yeah.
and try and work through that same
Okay,
rotation.
same rotation. Okay.
Yeah, so we're loading it, but we're trying to control through here as long as this remains stiff,
Solid.
right? Because if I don't, then I'm going to engage my low back and I can
Yeah.
tweak it. But if I can maintain that core connection here, now we can get into that rotation.
Okay.
Let's try the half kneeling one with the band first. You might need to come forward just a bit. Drop the knee, and then one band in opposite hand of the knee down. So it's going to be in the left hand. Good.
Can I just hold it like this? That
Mhm.
way? Okay.
That's fine.
And then you said like this?
Yep. Good. So keep core. Yeah, there you go. And just allow this rotation to happen.
Feels so good.
Good. Yeah. This is the check. This should be soft. This should be active. Think like you're pinching my hand. There you go. That's our lat.
Okay.
Good.
Different.
Do you feel like you're able to lock into that lat better?
Yeah, because I'm imagining pinching your hand.
Mm-hmm.
It helps a lot because now I can feel it like all the way down here.
Yeah. So as you're playing drums, right, that should be, as I'm coming down, it should be my lat pulling the arm down,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
There you go. And then you're trying to keep it active as you reach it out until you get to about a straight arm, and then you're going to let the scapula come through.
Okay.
And then we're going to lock back in as we pull.
Oh, nice.
There you go. That's exactly right. That's what we want.
I love this one.
Good.
It feels really like opening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That's really good. One more than switch sides. half kneeling windmill. Again, for core, shoulders, rib cage. So you said you have a 15 and a 25?
Yes.
You can also use a dumbbell with this. I prefer the kettlebell.
Okay.
We'll do 15 start. So, what this is, I'm dropping a knee down to this half kneeling position. Whatever foot is forward is going to be to my front rack position. So, core is engaged. I can press up, and I'm thinking not like shoulder by ear, but pulling down and reaching back. So we're just going to start holding this position. You should feel activation through the shoulder blade. There will be some activation up here, we just don't want to be shrugging, locking in, opening up. Now we're going to go to the half windmill, and we're going to hold. So I'm going to lower my hand down in line with the foot, but I'm going to do it with my core, not my back. So I'm going to brace like crazy and think about this lowering me down to here. Engaging my shoulder blades together. And we're trying to get the rib cage moving with each breath. We're getting expansion and compression, but we're not getting the shoulders lifting with breath in. So we're not shrugging. I'm going to keep my core super strong, and I'm going to brace and lift with my core to come back up. We can either hold or do reps. I like a combination of both. A couple reps, holding for a few breaths. Give it a shot.
Okay, you definitely had your train tracks out there.
Yeah, don't be on the tightrope on this one. And so as you press, I call it Olay hand. Olay. Yeah. That little bit of like turning.
I'm going to turn my rib cage in a little, actually, doing that.
Turning your palm to face your ear is going to activate some of the rotator cuff back here and make room for the shoulder to sit.
Okay.
Good. So now we're locked in and we're reaching the bell back. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Good. Strong brace. We inhale and we hold our breath and push out.
Can I lower?
Lower hand in line with the foot. Use your core to lower, not the back. Strong, strong, strong. Good. Now hand strong on the ground. Connect both shoulder blades together. And work in for a couple breaths here. Continue to focus on that opening. As we breathe, letting this. Yeah, good. Perfect. So this little breath in this position, we're getting some rotation, really good extension and opening through the shoulders. But that core breathing is going to really work into the obliques and start to mobilize that rib cage. Nice. Now to come back up, we're going to brace. Good. Use your core. Olay the hands. Awesome.
Ooh. Okay, your shoulder. That was good.
Good. Switch sides.
Wow, these feel so helpful.
Good.
That's crazy. You don't know what you don't know.
Don't know what you don't know.
Okay. Is that all right?
Yep. Elbows straight. Lock in. Reach back.
Way
Yeah.
tighter in there.
It's a lot from that ink.
Okay.
So once it heals up a little bit more, we're just gonna have to go and mobilize it and massage it. Good. Yeah. Just feel that rib flare. Feel no rib flare, but we get expansion, compression, just like we do with the balloon.
Wow, that in itself is really targeting that area.
So those obliques and those deep core muscles come up and attach onto our reps here. So that's getting them active and moving the right way. So now, strong brace. And reach your hand down in line. Keep that elbow straight. Good. Hands super strong on the ground. Just like how our foot grips the ground and activates the hip, hand gripping the ground activates the shoulder. Good. We want to think, don't open too much from this, find the balance point. Should feel as we're here like it's a little bit of a balance. Great. Good expansion, compression. Think of this breathing pattern like a massage for this whole rib cage. We're just getting everything moving. Yeah. Now, whenever you're ready to come back up, strong brace. Use the hips. Got it, got it, got it. Always we come up. Yeah, there you go. Very nice.
Yeah, I think 15 is strong enough.
15's good. How'd that feel?
Really good.
Good?
Yeah, it felt effective, which is nice. And even the beginning core activation, I want to incorporate that too,
Yeah,
which is why I'm taking you.
absolutely. We normally recycle those to new patients. Just kidding.
We share moments in this office.
Yeah. Okay. So we have our supine laying on your back, 90-90 balloon drill,
Okay.
10 breaths.
Okay.
The balloon is just a tool that helps us find that. We want to try and get it without the balloon. If we need to, it's a great cue. The single leg pat off press. And this one, make sure stand on far leg. So the leg furthest from the anchor, stand on that one. It's going to be much easier to stand on the other, so I would do this one. Half kneeling row, again, just getting that pull and into it, and then our half kneeling windmill. 3 to 5 reps-ish, 3 to 5 breath holds. With these, you can play with the rep counts.
Okay.
And then I would also finish with your hip hinge, / spiral. So, single leg, hip hinge, and then single leg spiral. Cool? Again, about 10 reps on that. So I would go through them in this order. They all kind of build to each other.
Perfect.
Cool?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Awesome. If you have any questions on these, please reach out.
Okay. Yeah.
Awesome.
We just have to figure out. We still have the green band that you gave Dusty.
Do you have a red one?
No, I don't have a red one.
Alright, let's review this one.